everybody. Welcome to Au Pair.com. Today I have Fitri with me. She's gonna talk about her experience as an au pair a few years ago, and I'm gonna get to know her a little bit more. And I hope you enjoy this interview. So, hi Fitri, and thank you for being here again.
Yes, thank you for having me to be this video call because I'm really happy that I can be part of this.
Thank you. Thanks to you. It's very important that you help us a bit to spread the word about the au pair program. And so, to start, I would like to know something about you. So, where are you from? How old are you? When did you leave for the au pair program? Tell me something in general.
Okay, so let me introduce myself. My name is Fitri. I am from Indonesia. I'm 25 years old. So I was an au pair in Belgium when I was 22 years old. So it's almost 3 years ago.
Yeah. And why did you want to become an au pair? How did you get to know the program?
Yeah, so I found out about this au pair program on internet. I found the article about this. That was Indonesian au pair who already lived in Belgium, and I was like, oh, this is a good opportunity actually because like you can live abroad. But then I also found out how to be an au pair, how to live there, to live in Belgium, and the requirements also are not like difficult. I mean, yeah, it took so much time, but it was worth it. So then I finally found out so many information on the internet. I decided like, okay, I would like to be an au pair in Belgium, and yeah, finally I was an au pair in Belgium. It was a great experience.
Cool. And you said that it took you a long time. So, how was the application process? Was it a bit long because you couldn't find a match, or because of the visa process, for example? What did you find the most difficult thing?
So actually, I needed like for 6 months to find the right host family, and I know that maybe some host families are like look for au pair who is already in Europe.
Mm,
So yeah, the distance from Indonesia to Europe is really far away. I can understand that. But then after 6 months, I found my host family on outpair.com, and also I took so much time after that because I need a visa to arrive in Belgium, and first before I got a visa I need also like to have some documents to support like of getting a work permit, and after that I need to wait like 4 months or 5 months to get a visa in, yeah, Belgium embassy here in Indonesia. It was a long process.
it was a long process indeed, yes.
Actually, it's so hard because like I live in the city where there is no embassy, so I need
Mm,
to go to the capital city, 3 hours from here, and I also need to go to some places before I really went to the Belgian embassy, like criminal record from uh, the police office, and some of the other documents that can support me to apply a visa from the Belgian embassy.
what were your fears and doubts before beginning? Was it your first time abroad?
Actually, I went abroad first, back to Malaysia, but not for a long time. So it was a big decision, honestly, when I decided to go abroad alone, especially to Europe. I had doubts actually because I will like at the time I will do it alone. So before I always go everywhere like with my sister, but now I will live 1 year in Belgium. It was like okay, but I needed to push myself so that I can achieve my dream to live in a different country like in Belgium. And also I always have a fear about some stereotypes about discrimination, but mostly people are nice in Belgium. I mostly meet like so many nice people, smile at me, say hello first to me, and sometimes they wanted to have a conversation with me even they don't speak English, but they always like try to communicate with me in their own language like French, and I'm just like, okay, we even I don't know what they they talk about, but they were like smile at me. So I was really happy at the time, and I feel like so welcome in Belgium.
Then, what were your requirements? What were you looking for in a host family?
Actually, I was looking for a host family that can accept me for who I am, because I know that maybe not many people like can accept me for who I am because yeah, some other reason. But then finally, I could uh, get this that host family in Belgium like can accept me for who I am and treat me as a part of the family. So it's the most important thing for me when at that time, okay, I wanted to uh, live in the family's house where I can be or a part of the family, not okay, okay, just okay and host family. But yeah, and until now also I still keep in touch with them. So yeah, they're just like my family, but in different side of this world.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And how many kids were there in the host family?
So I took care of a 4 years old kid in Belgium. Yes, only one kid. Yeah.
Only one kid. How was your relationship with the kid? Did he or she accept you right away, or it took some time?
Actually, to be honest, it took like 3 months
Wow.
to have yeah to have a chemistry and to get a connection with her. But I think yeah I can understand before she was maybe like uncomfortable because I was a stranger for her before because she didn't understand about that. So I mean I can understand that, but fortunately that the host family helped me a lot that how to handle the kid like yeah, and also the previous au pair uh, yeah gave me some advice like how to get along with the host kid.
Okay. Yeah, of course. I mean, it takes some time for the adaptation as well to welcome a new member of the family. So, and well, how was your relationship with the host parents on the other hand?
At first like I was really shy, but fortunately again that the host family were talkative, so I know that uh, they know that I'm kind of shy person, and then but they like help me to get through that. I know that they already understand that it was hard like for me first time like going abroad, especially in Europe, how to live in Europe. But then they always like help me. Okay, Fitri, like how are you today? Like, do you need something else? Yeah, always ask me about anything. Maybe if I feel uncomfortable or I feel sick, they like always care about me. So yeah, and until now also, we still keep in touch. We always do video call maybe once a week, and it's great that yeah, I still have them.
Nice, nice. So the communication was very important during your stay as an au pair. And what were your tasks? What did you have to do every day?
So actually, she went to the school. I just help her like to get dressed in the morning, also preparing her breakfast, and after that, I also prepare like for her lunch. After she finished her school, I pick her up, and then we uh, went to the house together, walked together, playing together after that. And then I also help her to put her to bed in the evening.
Okay, so your main task was taking care of the kid, basically.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
And which language did you use in the family? So you spoke English with both parents and also with the kid?
Uh, Mostly, yes, I speak English because my so actually it was kind of confusing sometimes because I was living in Flemish area, but my
Okay.
host family is originally from France. So we always like speak okay in the house like we speak in English, but French sometimes. But when I go outside, sometimes I need also to learn some words in Dutch.
Wow, okay. So it was a very multilingual context
Yeah.
there. Interesting.
Yeah.
And why did you choose Belgium? Was it like by chance, or you already had in mind that you wanted to go first to Europe and then specifically to Belgium?
Before actually I had no idea, but then I found out that maybe like if I want to be an au pair in Belgium, it was like easier because the other countries like Germany or France or Austria, they always like ask the certificate of the language like a
Mm,
level A1 or something like that. Before also there was like an offering from a host family in Norway, but I was like not ready because I know that it would be so cold in Scandinavian countries. So I was like, no, not ready. It's okay. I mean, in Belgium also because before I only know in Europe like Netherlands, France, but I think okay, maybe that's okay if I took a chance living in Belgium because I also got a host family in Belgium.
So during your au pair year, have you ever felt homesick, even if your relationship with the family was great and open?
First time in the beginning for me it was so hard like okay I need to adapt when I came there actually for the weather it's not really like a shock because it was summer when I came there but then mostly I always miss the foods because totally different like in Indonesia we have so many some spices
Mm,
but in and also we don't really eat if we don't eat the rice even eating breakfast so when I live in Belgium that wow I could have a breakfast only for like two bread and then Nutella and banana and that's it but in Indonesia like no it's not a breakfast if you don't eat rice so yeah actually but and also there I mean they also don't eat rice often, so they mostly eat potatoes.
mm,
So yeah, actually, for the first time, it was so hard for me like to adapt with the foods and the culture shock. Also, I know that mostly Indonesian people are like uncomfortable to say no. So when I come to Europe, that I know that I was really shy, and the host family said that, hey, we are you know that you can say no if you don't like it so at that time okay I feel like I'm more like direct so if I say okay I don't like it I will say no directly so it's totally different before I came to Belgium I was like really shy and couldn't say no to everyone like okay but now after I got a culture shock because of that because people are there like very direct but then okay it's good honestly that to say something that if you don't like it okay say no don't need to say yes but if you don't like it yeah you know.
Have you had a chance to meet other people there from Indonesia or to make any friends? Was it easy for you to socialize?
Yeah, actually, for making friends with Indonesian, yeah, it's easy there. I mean, I thought that not many people in Indonesian living in Belgium, but honestly, there were some Indonesian who were also now being an au pair also in Belgium. But it was so hard, like to make friends with Belgians. Honestly, uh, because maybe they are like, I don't know, not cold, but maybe they, yeah, we need to get to know each other first so that they can trust us to be their friends or something like that. But honestly, yeah, for me it's so hard, like to make friends with Belgian there.
Is there also something that you didn't like about the experience?
For me, as an au pair, I don't know. I feel like it was a great uh, experience in my life that it was unforgettable, and I didn't experience a bad thing like such as trauma or something. Actually, this au pair program is really good, and yeah, actually, I really hope that I could be an au pair again because it was really great.
Yeah, I hope that you can be an au pair again too if it's in your future plans. So that's always possible. And you left for Belgium before all the corona pandemic. So I guess you had the chance to travel a little bit in Europe. Did you visit
Yeah.
lots of places? Did you go on holidays with the family?
Yeah, so when I was in Belgium, actually every I had days off, I always, like spending time for going somewhere in Belgium and visit some cities there. And also my host family always takes me like to France, Switzerland, Spain, Germany, and Netherlands. So yeah, it was great that I can also travel with the host family, and beside that, I also go traveling alone. So before in this pandemic, it was great that I can explore so many places in Belgium and also outside Belgium.
So I'd like to ask you whether you have maybe some advice to give to future au pairs, even from Indonesia or from everywhere. What would you like to tell them?
Please just carefully, if you want to be with the host family in some country that you would like to be an au pair, please ask them first, like carefully. You don't have an interview only. They ask you, but you also need to ask them. If they already had an au pair, you should also ask the previous au pair so that you will know how the host family is when their characters also, and also please be patient. I know that mostly, I guess, people who are from Asian, especially Indonesia, that it's so it's so hard, like not hard, but I mean complicated, like to be an au pair in Europe, like the documents that are required by some embassies. So just be patient, believe it that it would come true, and if you can be patient, you enjoy the process, you will make it happen.
A very important advice. Thank you for that. And so is there something that you wish somebody would have told you before leaving as an au pair, such as, for example, being patient?
Yeah, actually, yeah, I hope that some who already know about this program, they could like inform us earlier about this program. Actually, at that time when I was an au pair in Belgium, people really don't know about this program, but after this, people already know. But I hope that before, like, they inform us earlier how to be more brave, how to be more patient about this. And yeah, it takes so much time, but it's worth it. Yeah, I hope that there would be someone also can give some more advice that can help the future au pair who wants to be living in Europe.
What is the most memorable moment you lived as an au pair?
Uh, the mem- the moment where I live in Belgium, actually, when I know that host family was really nice to me, I until now I cannot believe that I ever experienced an au pair in Belgium. So mostly moments when I was an au pair in Belgium, it was really nice, and I hope that yeah, I still can keep in touch with the host family because every time I talk to them, it back brings me back to the memories that I've made in Belgium and maybe in some places that I traveler I traveled to this place to that place. Yeah, it was really nice. All of moments there are unforgettable.
Well, do you think that the au pair experience that you made in Belgium will be useful for your future job search?
Actually, I can say that it gives me like some impacts. Actually, if someone who wants to have a career as a nanny, because after I come back to Belgium, I went to Bali, and actually I just came back from Bali. I was working with three foreign families. So because of my experience in au pair in Belgium, I got some offerings from foreign families in Bali, like to be their nanny or babysitter. And I think yeah, it's useful so that the foreign families can see our experience. Okay, this person already have an experience abroad to live in different countries. So yeah, it's actually helpful and useful.
And would you maybe consider to go back to Belgium and maybe live there in the future?
I'm not sure, but if I had a chance, of course I would like to go back there because I really miss Belgium already. But yeah, we'll see. Actually, in this pandemic, it's really hard to go back to Europe. But I hope, yes, if I had chance, of course, I would like to come back to Belgium.
So would you do it again?
Absolutely, yes. I hope.
Great.
Yeah, because I mean, this program is really a good opportunity for people who cannot like go abroad easily. So this program like helps people to achieve their dreams, like how to live in different countries, how to live with a host families, so how to learn new things, how to be more independent, how to learn a new language. So yeah, of course, if there is a change, I would like to take it.
Great, great. Well, it was very, very nice talking to you. I think we had a great interview, and I hope other future au pairs will enjoy it as well. So I want to thank you again for your time and for telling us your experience. And I wish you all the best for your future. Maybe, who knows, we can see each other in Europe sometime.
Yeah, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.